The best in the world.
It's still on! 8 to the best, 9! Yes, he's done it! Oh, Adrian Lewis, 80, baby! Pure box office.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Westpoint Arena here in Exeter. And the Betway Premier League week number 5, all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, live on Sky Sports. Time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Premier League finalist and the former two-time back-to-back champion of the world. Jackpot! Adrian Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started! Snakebite, Peter Wright!
To match the trousers from Peter Wright, taking on another great entertainer, Adrian Lewis. This could be a good one.
It could be a great game. I mean, if Adrian Lewis turns up here like he did last week, then we're going to see a really close game. I mean, we know that Peter Wright's going to play solid. He's been doing it for so long now. We don't expect a real bad game out of him. But this man here, Adrian Lewis, got one of the rawest talents in the game, but the last 18 months we've just not seen it enough.
Last week, 101.203 average, 6-6 with Michael Van Gerwen. You can take heart from that, can't you?
Well, you have to. I mean, Michael Van Gerwen, you know, he's head and shoulders above most players at the moment, and even for Adrian Lewis to get a draw out of him, he's got to feel confident. That's what all these players live on, their confidence. If you're not confident, you're not going to perform. So Adie's just got to get up there and believe in his own ability.
Can he do a job on Peter Snakebite Wright? Wayne Marden, Rod Studd in commentary.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Don't stop the party. Why would you even want to? What an evening's entertainment we've had so far. Big win for Chizzy. He's back to play James Wade later, and then draws Classen and Hybrex, and a real thriller between Gary Anderson and Phil Taylor. Brilliant standard and hugely entertaining. Talking of which, brilliant standard, hugely entertaining start to this match. Wade.
Yeah, we had 4 draws last week. 2 already this evening. Lewis starts with the greatest score of them all. Notice with Adrian, he's using different points. They're making a difference!
He had a 9 darts at the weekend, didn't he? On the tour.
Yes.
Last man to hit a 9 darter in the Premier League also. Belfast last year. What's going on here? What's really happening here? Oh, Adrian. Oh, man. Well, what a start. What a start.
Yeah, a bit edgy from Adrian, if you ask me. Just got to settle in. Wow.
Well, he did what Dave Chisnell did there, didn't he? 7 darts in the requisite treble and then missed the treble 19. Now he's under pressure to win the leg, would you believe? Tops. And now he's odds on to lose a leg that he was 7/9 of the way towards a 9 darter.
4 180s in a leg. You do not see that very often. To win the leg, Peter Wright, after Adrian Lewis was looking like he was going to have the perfect 9. Oh, the standard, the standard, the standard.
Well, the best leg, I suggest, we've ever seen in the Premier League.
Wouldn't be far off.
Well, here we go again.
Got carried away, didn't he?
Well, you said it. 4 maximums in the same leg.
Well, you can't see 5. Well, you can, but that would be idiotic.
Gary Anderson earlier had 8 in the match, including a maximum that left him on 3.
Yeah.
The final leg, which Phil Taylor snaffled to land a draw. Oh, Adrian's flowing.
Well, I mentioned his points in the first leg, Adrian. The darts do seem to be standing to attention that little bit more. And what that will do, that will make the bed appear even more open. And as you can see, once he's hitting the first one, he is following them so simply.
Well, last year here, Peter Wright played Michael Van Gerwen and was on the wrong end of a toweling, with his opponent averaging 116. Tonight he's playing a man averaging 126. But he is winning. Double 13. What a leg. What a pair of legs.
12-12. We're in the third leg, right at the very start, and we've already seen 5 maximums.
Well, you and Dave Clark at the start of the programme were talking about Phil Taylor being bottom of the maximum par with 6 and Adrian Lewis just above him with 7, and you were raising your collective eyebrows, Wayne, weren't you?
Yes.
It's the dearth of 180s from the jackpot, but he's rectifying matters tonight. Oh, that's unlucky.
That's quite rare in today's darting world, a full bounce out. We see fallouts all the time, but that was a boing.
Yeah, a bit of fallout in here if you carry on like that as well. 5 maximums already. third leg of the match.
45.
Really thought to ask for even greater heights of entertainment than provided by Messrs Anderson and Taylor would be much to ask for, but old Snakey here and Jackpot are really treating us. Good grief.
Well, Peter Wright hasn't beaten Adrian Lewis in the Premier League since 2014. 60. And on that occasion, it was 7 legs to 1. So, a few years have passed by since Wrighty had any kind of success over AD in the Premier League. Now to go in front. Wow, that was close. Sheesh. Just a little bit of tightening up of the shoulder. Nearly bust. Oh, that's well done. Well, he apologises, but believe me, he is not sorry.
As you said, it was perilously close to busting 60. Now he needs to hit it. He's finding it almost at will. That is first 140, curiously enough, to go with his 3 maximums.
125.
Got to say, I do like the way Adrian's darts are sitting in the board. The best they've reacted for a while. Look at that, 109 point, 111 now. We mention the standard all the time because it is outrageous. It was a confidence-boosting game last week, wasn't there, for Adrian? Drawing with Michael van Gerwen. He's carried on that form this week.
Yeah, it's an excellent performance. And I thought really showed good character in the last leg, having gone behind 6-5, having been in front for much of the match, to battle back to earn a draw. Really good by Adrian Lewis. He's come out here throwing absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
Double 20 or ball, I think he'll go 60, don't you, Wayne?
Yeah, I do. 60 indeed. That's the way good players go. 60-32. Oh my. Double 8. Superb.
Well, last year we saw Phil Taylor average 115 and lose. 115 and lose. Tonight, Adrian Lewis averaging the thick end of 107 and is 3-1 behind. What can you do? What can you do?
Saw Barney average 109 in a World Championship match and get beat.
Right. Well, Adrian Lewis has missed 2 darts at double. They were in the first leg. Oh, and there's his 4th maximum. He hasn't missed another dart at double since. He's at 4 maximums. Wright's had 3. This will be the 4th, will it? No, not this time, but a standard stratospheric.
This is another, isn't it?
Of course it is. It was almost like he was tempted to go for the blind 180 and take us back in time to the Circus Tavern. He almost glanced away there.
He did. That was a decade ago now.
2 18s for Jackpot. Cans it with an 11-dart leg.
6-leg pin in the front first.
Acknowledgement. Snakebite as well it might be. Really enjoying the way the match is developing. Played at a lovely tempo. Both players feeding off each other, countering each other's shots.
It was a bit like the Gary and Phil game as well. That had that kind of feeling to it. But these two are definitely on it. Well, there will be a point in this game when I think that 140 just won't be enough.
Well, 140 not enough, and level tons just utter filth. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean,
it is, yes, yes.
Look at this now on a pinhead. Snakebite's 4. Barely keep up.
60. Penny required 56.
For 4-2. Tops. Wow, what a game. What a game!
Well, I said they're countering each other's shots, they're countering each other's 11 dart legs. Lewis 11 darts in the 5th, Wright 11 darts for the 6th.
It really is staggering. Peter Wright averaging 119.11. 123.40 is the highest we've ever seen. It's from Michael van Gerwen in last year's Premier League.
97.
Adrian Lewis shocking at 111.45.
Well, it has been a night of the utmost quality and the highest entertainment, and it has been a night when the absent Michael van Gerwen has not been missed one iota. No one's talking about the fact that van Gerwen isn't playing. They're talking about the high standard of the players that are playing, and rightly so.
Rightly so. Look at this. Look at all of it. The games have been littered with 180s, high shots. And talking of high shots, Adrian Lewis cannot hit the big fish this time.
Reeled it in last week against van Gerwen. Wright wants 125. Lewis waits. Still he waits. Now he worries. Tops.
That is brutal. Adrian Lewis did a little wrong. Peter Wright with another sublime leg.
I think Adrian Lewis left 45 after a dozen darts, did he not?
Yes.
Peter Wright continues his lethal assault on double top. He has not missed it at all tonight. He hasn't missed virtually anything tonight.
I was going to say this.
What has he missed?
He might have missed his first taxi on the way here, but believe me, since then, he's not missed a thing. Look at that. Lewis has been magnificent, but just on one of those odd nights you get outplayed when you're averaging 113.
Yeah, Snakebite averaged 109.48 against Gary Anderson in Leeds. That was his highest ever average in the Premier League. So as you see, way above that, and this his highest ever average in a televised darts match, and he's very close to Michael van Gerwen's world record. He's in fact 2.08 behind it.
We thought that if the record average was going to be beaten, it was going to be by Michael van Gerwen. Double 12.
11 darts, Wayne. Well, Peter Wright averaged 133, didn't he, in demolishing van Gerwen 4-0 in an exhibition. 4 legs to nil in an exhibition. In Cheltenham, I think it was, wasn't it, a couple of weeks ago. Were you on the bill? Surprised you didn't retire again after that, watching that. This is incredible. So over that short course, he rattled in 4 legs in 45 darts, but that's probably what he's just done in the last 4 legs or so.
Yeah.
Well, he's gone 11, 12, 11, hasn't he?
Yes.
34 darts for 3 legs for Snakebite.
Against the man that is hitting 140s, 180s at right back at you.
He's now averaging more than the world record. So if he can get rid of this in 5, there's a chance. Sorry, he's just below it, isn't he? Sorry, Wayne, yeah, you're right, a point behind it. But get rid of this in 5.
Well, it's got to the point where just the tongue is going to absolutely ruin your average. Adrian Lewis, credit to him here, he is just carried on, pummeling everything that's in front of him, but it just hasn't been good enough so far.
If he checks this out, he went for 2 tops. If he'd gone out there, it would have been very close. It would have been just below, I think, but it wouldn't have been much in that world record average.
If Peter Wright can hit double top with his first dart, it will be the second highest average in televised darting history.
Game shot.
Peter Wright with an average of 118.75 beats Adrian Lewis by 7 legs to 2. With 109.15 average, Adrian Lewis loses, which is absolutely astounding. But Peter Wright, that was incredible. We may never see the like.